Every day, news trickles in that seems to point to humanity's doom. Many wish they could have some extra security in the form of a panic room or an underground bunker. Yet the wealthy take it a step further with a bunker laced with luxury. Today, we're going to explore some of the priciest bunkers on the market and the incredible features they provide, such as the pricey models that can be installed into your current home, as well as the luxury multi-million-dollar doomsday complex built within a disused missile silo. We'll even see the potential plans of Mark Zuckerberg's security bunker building. So let's get started. For the past 10 years, the world's elite have been heavily preparing for potential apocalyptic events. In an interview with The New Yorker in 2017, Steve Huffman, co-founder of the social media site Reddit, told the publication that around 50% of Silicon Valley billionaires have prepared a getaway in the event of a global disaster. That could be a bunker, a panic room, or a security house abroad. Many of the wealthy within Silicon Valley at the time were afraid of wayward artificial intelligence getting out of hand and laying siege to the human race, like Skynet from the Terminator film franchise. However, the tech doomsday preppers weren't expecting an imminent collapse. They wanted to be ready just in case. With 2020 in particular seemingly frightening people all over the world, the ultra-rich likely felt that panic as well. As such, that percentage has likely increased. Due to the nature of the recent events, completely sealed bunkers are becoming more and more tempting. As such, the business of bunkers is becoming a lucrative venture. Gary Lynch is one of the leaders of the bunker building organization Rising S Company. He stated in May of 2020 that inquiries into their service had risen by 2,000%. Underground bunkers are built for one main purpose: protection. They are meant to cope with a variety of problems, such as explosions, earthquakes, radiation fallout, and more. One of the key features, since they're underground after all, is a good filtered air supply. Often, the bunkers will be built with sturdy materials such as concrete and steel. The facilities of a basic bunker will have a bed, a kitchen area with only the essential instruments, and a toilet with washing facilities. The average cost of a 200-foot bunker is around $52,750, according to Home Advisor. But the wealthy aren't happy with a simple layout in their bunker. After all, many of them live on the surface lathered in luxury. In order to cope with life underground, they'll want their bunker to reflect the life that they're used to, especially as they could be there for months, if not years. Due to the rich wanting more from their bunkers, the costs can go into the millions of dollars. The cheapest model by Rising S Company is the mini bunker. This model is pretty, well, mini. It's 8 feet by 12 feet in size altogether. Even though it's a lot smaller, the safety measures in the mini are exactly the same compared to the company's larger, complex-esque bunkers. Inside, the mini has the basic features to keep people sheltered for a decent period of time. The whole bunker is essentially one room. There's a bunk bed with storage space below. There's a kitchen area in order to prepare food with a number of cupboards and a stainless sink attached. The Mini has a composting toilet and shower. It's powered by a solar generating system with a battery supply. As such, there's a 12-volt TV with DVD player included. The bunker enjoys 12-volt LED lighting. There's a fresh water inlet and water pump as well. Altogether, the cost of this bunker is currently $39,500. Now the venture into the luxury bunkers. We present the Venetian by Rising S Company. This bunker complex offers a taste of wealth under the ground. The entrance door is bullet-resistant for extra security. The complex has space for 22 beds altogether, including 3 master bedrooms with queen-sized beds. There's also 7 futon couches throughout the complex for further sleeping space. There are 3 personal bathrooms with showers in total, with full plumbing, a hot water heater, and a septic tank. There's 7 nuclear, biological, and chemical, or NBC, air filtration systems in place, with blast valves and overpressure valves. There's a kitchen with a refrigerator, a stove, a double sink, and custom cabinets. There's a separate laundry room in order to keep clothes clean. The Venetian has a large family room to relax within. In order to stock up on supplies, there's a large room for storage. To keep in tip-top shape while underground, there's even an actual gym. The Venetian also has a garage with a motor cave exit for easy storage. Attached to the garage is a workshop with space for tools. The final luxury yet useful feature is the greenhouse. It uses LED grow lights and automated irrigation in order to grow all the plants needed in a doomsday world. The bunker is also coated with an anti-corrosion paint to keep the facility safe for as long as possible. All this can be yours for $3,290,000. Next up, we have the second most expensive bunker within Rising S's catalog, the Presidential, at an immense $4,200,000. This model has enough room for 38 beds altogether, including master bedrooms with queen-sized beds and even 7 futon couches for further sleeping space. There are also personal bathrooms and showers available with a water heater, a water pressure pump, and gray water evacuation tanks. The spacious kitchen has the same facilities as the Venetian. The Presidential has a large family room to relax in. There's a large dining table and even a dining hall. Another upgrade over the Venetian, the Presidential has 10 NBC air filtration systems with blast valves and overpressure valves included. The model also has a garage with a motor cave exit and a workshop attached. Like the Venetian, the security aspects are the same. There's a bullet-resistant door and an infrared security system installed. The storage room in the Presidential is larger. More space equals more supplies, after all. The model also has a gym and a greenhouse with all the growing needs required. One of the most expensive models on the market is aptly named the Aristocrat. Created by the Rising S company, the exact design is customizable to the purchaser's preferences. The entrance to the complex is hidden by a false wall. This model has enough space for sleeping facilities for over 50 people altogether. There are also personal bathrooms and showers scattered throughout. The kitchen can be tailored as well, but does come with stoves and a double sink. There's also a workshop attached to the garage for the vehicles with a motor cave exit. There's a large family room and dining hall. There's also a greenhouse and a firearm range to practice aiming. Speaking of, the doors are all bullet resistant. Now for the added luxury features. The uber-rich can have a sauna, a gym, a swimming pool with a hot tub, a bowling alley, a games room with a billiard table, and a cinema. If the electrical grid goes down, the complex can use its solar power, but some features may not work quite as well away from the main grid. The price of the Aristocrat doesn't come cheap. The base model will set you back $8,350,000, with further costs depending on the buyer's tastes. In an interview with Forbes in March 2020, Gary Lynch stated that Rising S Company's most popular models are from the Silver Leaf series. Currently, there are 4 models within the series. Each one is 10 feet by 50 feet in size. The main difference is the amount of sleeping space incorporated into the design. As such, the price of the models are between $122,500 and $159,000. So we're going to look at the priciest model, the Pioneer. This model has a master bedroom with a selection of bunk beds for added sleeping space. The kitchen area has an alcohol-burning stove, a sink, and a cabinet space. There's a dining table with bench seating attached. There's a bathroom with a composting toilet, a shower, a sink, and a tankless water heater. The Pioneer has 2 sofas for comfort and extra sleeping space if required. The whole bunker also has an NBC air filtration system with blast valves and overpressure valve. The designers state that there's enough space in the Pioneer to house a really large family or even multiple families comfortably. In 2008, Larry Hall, a property developer, purchased a disused missile silo for $300,000 in Kansas, US. When it was built by the military in the 60s, it cost around $15 million. Quite the bargain for Hall, who soon got to work. He converted the silo into a 15-floor bunker for the wealthy. It goes 197 feet below the ground. It's now called the Survival Condo. Altogether, the condo can comfortably house 75 people for a total of 5 years within the complex. Construction finished in 2012 and cost Hall a further $20 million to create the elite bunker. The Survival Condo has a host of shared features for purchasers to enjoy, such as a cinema, a bar and lounge, a library, classrooms, a medical center, a digital weather station, a swimming pool, gym facilities, a spa, a general store, and a communications center. There's also redundant electric sources and a water supply with a minimum of 75,000-gallon reserve tanks. On top of that, there's NBC air systems spread throughout. Each unit comes with a 5-year supply of food, biometric keyless access, 50-inch LED TV, and other such luxuries. In order to purchase a unit, the price doesn't come cheap. The half-floor unit will cost $1.5 million. The full-floor model is priced at $3 million, while the penthouse will set you back $4.5 million. There's also options to have a unit custom built, which will run you into the millions, depending on specifications. One billionaire that seemingly has a bunker is Facebook co-founder and CEO Mark Zuckerberg. In May 2016, plans leaked that he was planning to demolish 4 homes next to his $7 million property in Silicon Valley. Zuckerberg splashed out $44 million on them. In their place, 4 smaller houses were being built, but one in particular caught the eye of the media. It seemed to be a panic room/bunker building. The plans stated that the building would have, quote, white brick walls, dark steel doors and windows, dark gray siding and louvers where they occur above the roofline, and a dark gray standing seam metal roof, unquote. While the other 3 houses are much less security-focused. They'll be made with, quote, a simple palette of painted wood shingle siding, natural cedar shake roofing, painted windows, and French doors, and stained wood doors where they are solid, unquote. However, due to the news of the bunker coming out, the plans were abruptly withdrawn from the city of Palo Alto's website in December 2016. After all, it's not exactly the best security if everybody knows you have a massive bunker. Final fact finish. Not every bunker is for people to live in. In 2008, the Svalbard Global Seed Vault was built at the cost of $8.8 million to the Norwegian government. The facility protects nearly 1 million plant seed samples from disaster on the surface world. Parts of the operating costs of the vault is paid for by the Bill and Melinda Gates Foundation. Thanks for watching today. We'll see you next time.